What's going on, y'all? We got a little Saturday ponderosa going on here, a little sneak peek Saturday, probably the last sneak peek Saturday of the year. And you know what? Today, I'm gonna tell y'all, today, as I was getting ready for today's show, as I'm doing my thumbnails, as I'm, gathering all my sources and visuals and whatnot, I was reflecting back on the jam that was unnecessary trouble between Candy and Dimitri. Y'all remember that song. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This was an underrated jam in its day. And I feel like we need some more music from Demetria and Candy. But for right now, we're gonna talk about who is big mad right now. Okay. We got the ladies from Real Housewives of Atlanta, or somebody is big mad that Marlo got a peach. We got Porsha being big mad over Dennis bringing a date to Mexico, and Dennis being big mad that Porsha still got his robe. Or does she? Or do I have his robe? Okay, do I have it? All right. And in honor of today, because I feel like I meant to wear it last week. I said, you know what, we're gonna put on this good old robe right here in honor of Dennis being bribed to come on this trip with his own Versace robe, baby. With his own Versace robe. Skye Squad, we are back in the building. We are talking housewives and reality TV news and reacting to the news that's coming out and commentary and all that good kind of stuff like that. If you are watching right now in that chatterization, of course, let us know where you're watching from, baby. Come on, let us know where you're watching from. We got Hampton Roads in the building, New Jersey, Georgia, Brooklyn, Vegas. A lot of people up in here today. Connecticut, I see you. California, Harlem, New York, baby. Harlem, I gotta finish watching that show. Harlem is such a good show on Amazon Prime. Hey, it's the weekend and we are here for this good chatterization. Okay. New York is in the building. Who else is in here? Who else is up in here? Okay. Melbourne, Florida, LA, Georgia, Louisiana, Toronto, H-Town, San Antonio, Huntsville, Alabama. We got part 3 of the reunion coming on tonight. So we're going to finish with Huntsville this good weekend. Okay. We got Belize is in the building. I saw that. We got UK. Y'all ready to talk about it? Let's get into what we got to talk about today. Okay. It has been a minute since we have heard anything from our ladies from Married to Medicine. Outside of Dr. Heavenly, giving us bits and pieces and Pringles and crumbs, you know what I'm saying, here, there, on her YouTube page and whatnot. But we ain't got no proper, real word on what's really going on, right, in the Married to Medicine streets. And to be quite honest with you, that's somewhat of a good thing, because sometimes I feel like when storylines leak too much, I feel like we'll know the entire season before the season even starts. And so it ends up not being good. That's what happened with Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I mean, everything that they was putting out there, we knew ahead of time anyway. So it was just like we just seeing a watered down version of it on the show. So I'm not mad at the fact that we don't know much about it. Okay. But okay. Wrong story, but we're gonna start here first. Scratch that. We're gonna get to Married to Medicine in a second. Marlo, okay. Marlo Hampton, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Switching gears real quick because I done added the wrong visual first. But it's all right though, because we live and that's what happens sometimes. You gotta switch and pivot at the drop of a dime. That's what makes live TV and live, entertainment so great. Here we go. Marlo Hampton. Somebody down to Atlanta is mad that Marlo Hampton got a peach. Now, we can talk all we want to about, we don't know who she talking about. She could be talking about anybody, but we know when somebody posts something like this, it's usually about the show. Okay? It's usually about the show. So Marlo posted this, okay, on her IG story. It says this: when you earn your seat at the table and they're big mad. Now, of course, and shout out to our friends over at Reality Chat for capturing this. Now, of course, the only person we could probably guess that would be big mad that Marlo has earned her seat at the table could be potentially Miss Kenya Moore. Okay? I mean, who else could it be? Who else could it be that she's referring to? You know, and of course, we don't know if Kenya's actually mad herself, but what we do know is there is speculation based on this and the fact that we have heard from various sources that they have had a falling out this season. For what reason, we do not yet know. However, it don't shock me that some of the girls, I mean, could potentially be upset because Marlo is finally on their level. See, I'm gonna tell you like this: a little bit of life advice. Sometimes in life, and I don't run across this very often. I don't think in my life because I feel like as you get older and wiser, you start to curate a group of friends and family that really is in your supportive corner. But sometimes in life, you know, people will keep you around because you are a little bit lesser, you doing a little less than them, right? So they'll keep you around, they'll keep you as the you know, the sidekick, you know, and it's all good until you climb up that ladder and you reach their space, okay? And you begin, or you might begin to surpass them because some people will look at that as competition and not want that to happen. So I wonder if that's the case or that is Marlo's perception of what's happening right now, okay? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out by process of elimination who it could possibly be. I don't see Marlo beefing with Candy. I don't really see nobody beefing with Candy too much, to be quite honest with you, because in my mind, in this season of the show, Candy is probably about to be the queen bee of the show. Okay, she probably about to be the queen bee of the show. And to take things a step further, we do know, again, thanks to our friends over at Reality Chat, that the girls are on a little hold on for a second. The girls are on a little, we're on a little cash trip. Okay. So you got Marlo posted up here with Sanya Richards Ross and Drew Sidora and Sheree Whitfield. So I don't know, y'all. We about to see what's going on. No sign of any other new people, but we got, you know, Marlo posted up here with Sanya. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out with these dynamics on the Real Housewives of Atlanta for season 14. You know, we'll wait and see. But I, for one, let me tell y'all something. If you remember me talking about this past season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, you know I was dead set on Marlo Hampton needs a peach. Marlo Hampton needs a peach. I think it's going to change the dynamics of this group just a wee bit, okay? Because now she on the same level. And I really feel like it won't Candy because there was a video that Candy had done where she was saying that she felt like Marlo had always kind of been the secret peach. You know what I'm saying? And that she deserved a peach. So I feel like that's why we know it won't Candy. Okay. Drew is too new to really have an opinion about whether somebody like Marlo gets a peach or not, because she's just still hanging on, right? And we know it ain't Sanya because they posted up together right now. So and we know it ain't Sheree because they was, you know, just in the video together too. So by process of elimination, it can only be Kenya. All right. And so there you have it. Now, let's get back to what we was talking about just a few minutes ago. Okay. The ladies of Married to Medicine. We have not known much about what is going on for the new season, except we know that there are going to be some new faces in the mix. We know that Carrie Wells is back in the mix. I do not believe Lisa Nicole Cloud is in the mix, or at least I haven't heard of anything from her for filming. So this season should be shaping up to be very interesting because we know very little about it, right? Well, get into this here. Dr. Heavenly had posted this about a day ago. Now, it says here, about last night, we don't have ish to do with it. Okay? And she's pictured here with Anila. Now, in case you did not know, what went down last night or the other day was Quad's housewarming holiday party or something to that effect, right? So all the ladies had done gathered together. They done gathered together to get into some things, because you know what happens when it's an all-cast event. It's going to be some shakings of the tables, okay? It's going to be some shakings of the tables. But who exactly was doing the shaking of the table? Okay? Well, to get a little bit more information and clarity, we're going to follow the breadcrumbs over to our friends over at the Married to Medicine source on Twitter. So the Married to Medicine source says, Quad's housewarming / holiday party last night was crazy. I hope this all makes the cut. But when you take things a step further, okay, when you take things a step further, you will see this tweet right here. It's giving season 1 vibes. Now, when we think back on the season 1, all right. Oh, I didn't know this. Is this the truth? Is this what's going on? What did Nene say? EHC Bunny? What'd she say? Somebody let me know. Shaking the table. Okay. Now, if you are not new to this and you are true to this, you will remember this moment in season 1 of Married to Medicine. Chime in the chat if you remember this. If you've been an OG Married to Medicine fan and you recall this moment here betwixt Mariah Huq and Toya Bush Harris, okay? This was what got Married to Medicine jumped all the way off, okay? It's what got Married to Medicine jumped all the way off, all right? Now, you guys may recall this was about something that, I guess Mariah Huq's mom had said. I can't even remember exactly what it was, but, Toya didn't really appreciate it too much. All I remember Mariah Huq saying, "That's my mama." And she had done bopped Toya upside the head with that pocketbook. But Toya didn't go down without a fight, okay? She didn't go down without a fight. Although she did get paws put on her by Mariah Huq's mama or sister. Somebody had then came over and tapped her on the back. Who was it? Who had tapped Toya on the back? Somebody had tapped on the back with them. Somebody had put a little paw on her. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember. But baby, let me tell you something. Oh yes. So if whatever's going on in Married to Medicine is given season 1 vibes, then I'm here for it, okay? Because Married to Medicine gives. I mean, I don't care what you. I mean, if you're not on Married to Medicine, I don't know what you're doing. Okay. Shireen says, yes, Heavenly was stating she didn't want no questions about Married to Medicine the other day on her YouTube. She was peed off. I think Heavenly and I'm assuming that's Contessa are not great right now. Yeah, she did hit her with a pocketbook. I'm trying to figure out who it is that because they've been saying it's going to be some twists and some turns this season. So I'm real interested in seeing what happens with that. Okay. So we get a little tease of something going on with Married to Medicine. We just don't know quite what. Okay. But don't worry. We're going to keep our ears peeled and our eyes, open to the web and to the internet to find out what's going on. All right. And if y'all know, y'all let me know so we can talk about it on here. Okay. Meanwhile, amen to that. Amen to that. It was very much dynasty. Okay. Donnie Mac says Urban Bell Mac, one of our favorite sources here at the site, posted and said it was a physical altercation at Quad's party. That would definitely jive with what we just saw on the Married to Medicine source, saying it's giving season 1 vibes. Who's tugging on whose wig? That's what I want to know. Who was it? Chomp, write in the chat who you think it was. I hope it won't Toya and somebody, because I feel like Toya did a lot of work last season. Toya put in a lot of work. All right. So I hope it won't her. I hope it was somebody else. And you know, Carrie Wells had posted something on either Instagram or Twitter and said she's back and she's not playing with these girls this season. When is the new season coming? I don't know. My best guesstimate would be probably March or April. Maybe even February, but I don't know. We were allegedly supposed to, I'm just trying to put the tea leaves together because the timing of the shows, I don't really know. I don't know. It'll be interesting because I wonder if they will put Atlanta and Married to Medicine back to back again. Yeah, LaToya. Toya needs to sit back and just sip this season, okay? That's what really needs to happen. But we know it's not Dr. Heavenly because she's saying she's just sitting back in the cut with Anila. I could see it being Simone too. I could see that. Let's move forward. We got to talk about, baby, Porsha's family mess. Porsha's family mess at it again. Shout out to our friends over at OMFG Reality TV. Listen, have y'all seen this clip right here that's going around with Porsha? And she is finally told that Dennis had been brought a date down to the Mexico. I could give you a play-by-play of the scene, but what I'm going to tell you is, I'm just going to tell you how it goes. Porsha is told by Lauren that Dennis has brought a date. And everybody's at dinner, but apparently Porsha gets pulled to the side by Lauren to give her the heads up that Dennis had then brought a date down to the Mexico. And as you can imagine, Porsha is not happy about it, okay? Porsha is very much displeased. And even when the producers ask if she's going to be, adult about the situation, she says that she's just not that mature right now. Bruce says it was Heavenly and Toya. I don't think it was Heavenly because she says she won't in it. I don't know. Thank you, Bruce. I just have to ask. I mean, earlier there was another clip that's out there where we have Dennis and Simon having a conversation. They have a little ponderosa breakfast or something like that. And basically, Dennis tells Simon, I want you to relate to Porsha that I want to bring a date. Now, I don't know whether or not Simon did that or not, but whatever. Because he was like, I don't want to be down here just twiddling my thumbs. Okay. So he ends up bringing the date. And, Porsha, she get back to the table. And there's a moment where Porsha sits down and she sits down and she texts Mama Gina. Mama, did you know that Dennis had brought a girl down here? Question mark. And Mama Gina was just sitting there smirking her butt off because she know what's up. Um, my question is, and we'll definitely talk about this more on Monday, but how is it that Simon is okay with this show? Okay. And I ask this question very often. Right. She's the wrong person to ask. All right. Now, for me, if you're going to be getting married to a whole nother man, who is technically still married at this point, okay? Um, why do you care who your ex dates or brings down to Mexico? Because the man is clearly referring to the women that he dates as work, which means that he can't be that serious about them, because I can't imagine any woman in her right mind being okay with being referred to as work. So these seem like they would just be temporary women that he's using to fulfill his time. So it doesn't make that much sense to me why it is that she is so upset that he is bringing down another woman to to this to this family ponderosa. At the end of the day, a part of them working things out and working things through as an extended family is going to be that is going to move on with his own life at some point, and he is going to do his own thing, and there is going to be another woman there. And Porsha really has to get an understanding of what that's going to be. And if her logic is, well, I don't just want some woman around my child, then as Lauren stated, then what is she doing with Simon? Because basically, as Lauren stated, I mean, she just literally just got with him. Okay, so to me, that argument and that logic does not work. It doesn't work. So it makes me wonder, like, if Porsha, you're not okay with Dennis bringing another woman around, it seems more to the fact that you still have some type of feelings for him, and you cannot let this man go, and you don't want to see him with another woman in your presence. That is what is more of what it's giving. Okay. And even Lauren is peeping that, and you can see it in the scene. It seemed to me like Porsha is still in love with Dennis. My observations only. Okay. Let me write this down in the chat, because let me tell you, the commentary is a legend. Okay. It seems to me like she is still in love with him, and he is still in love with her. And they just can't get it together to save their lives. And who knows? They may just be one of that they just may be the toxic lovers. You know what I'm saying? He still, it seemed like he's still interested in the streets. Okay. Um, and she is interested in leveling up. I mean, that's basically what I see. So for me, if I'm Porsha's man, if I'm Simon Guobadia, okay, if I'm him, why am I even okay with the knowledge that my soon-to-be fiance, well, my soon-to-be wife, okay, is upset that her ex want to bring a date around? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm here for him. He says, don't feed her on my dime. But my thing about that is, I feel like Dennis got money. He can feed that girl himself. He about already told Lauren that he was going to get his own room. Right? And to add insult to injury, Porsha knows that this man was unfaithful to her. So at a certain point in time, you got to just let it go of this idea of him being with another woman, because he has already done it. Okay? He's already done it. And you broke up with him for that reason. So it should be no surprise to you that he's going to have another woman on his arms. But the fact that she seems so bent on not letting it happen. You know, the crazy thing about this is this show tends to make Dennis look like the good guy. I think it was 175 hours, right, Sabrina? So yeah, I mean it is. Thank you. You Lisa RX5 says exactly what I'm saying. It's a respect factor. Okay, it's a respect factor at this point. We had a super chat in the building from Queen Key 84 says, "Love you, Richie and Skye Squad. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you too, boo." And don't miss. Okay, and before I get, I'm gonna read this comment. Don't get any of this twisted, y'all. Again, y'all know I love me some Porsha. I do. I love her. I mean, I think she is entertaining. That's why I'm watching this show. She's entertaining. She's fun. She's funny. She's vivacious. She has it going on. But I mean, we analyze what we see, right? LMG says, I think it's about securing the bag. The opportunity presented itself for her own spotlight, and she's having fun. I'm not mad at it, but you know, again, it just comes across like there's a little bit of unrealness to this situation. Like, how is Simon okay with this situation? It doesn't compute to me as a man, as a woman, as an alien. None of it makes sense. Okay? It just doesn't. I'm here for Honey says, no, meaning don't bring her around while we're filming any other time but filming. I can somewhat understand that, but I don't know. I mean, if it was me, I'm like this. I'm getting married to somebody else. We travel in the world. We live in our best lives. I don't care who is in my past, bring around because it don't have nothing to do with me no more. If you want to date somebody, I mean, just in just speaking in real life, it's a show, so there's got to be some conflict right there. But it don't make no kind of sense because it does make Simon look bad. So yeah, so that's what we got going on for tomorrow. This was our sneak peek Saturday, y'all. I was gonna take today off, but I was like, no, this will be our last little sneak peek Saturday for the year. Because next week is a holiday for a lot of people. So I know a lot of people will be celebrating, a lot of people will be with family. And so we wanted to get this last little sneak peek Saturday in before 2022 comes in. Let me see if there was anything else. Tonight, y'all, we got the finale of the Love and Marriage Huntsville season 3 reunion is tonight. So we're going to be tuned in and turned up for that. We are also going to we're going to jump out. Brandy, I am going to do it. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do it. Am I going to do it as a video or do I want to do it live? That's the only thing I'm trying to figure out. But I'm going to do a whole season review. I just haven't figured it out. We got a super chat from Bruce who says she's with Simon for financial reasons, allegedly. As the public might see, she wants Dennis with more of Simon's financial status. The vibes is given. I mean, you know. Empress Carter says, Porsha has not been very entertaining on her own show. Very telling. Yes, Melody did release a new single on iTunes last night. I have not seen it. I thought it was a video for it too, but I have not heard it yet. I'm gonna listen to it today. Actually, I'm gonna listen to it when we get off, and we'll do a little review on that tomorrow too. You know, just for fun. Okay. With that being said, y'all, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If I haven't told you already, I love you guys. You know that. All links will be in the description of the video in case you guys want to go back and you want to go look at something yourself. Also, make sure you support all of the sources that we did mention. Outside of that, y'all, I will catch you guys in the next video. Yo, I can't even end the video right today. What is going on? We just gonna end it like this. Y'all know I love y'all. Peace out.